Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous. And this is Anonymous from Christmas. Captain Save-A-Hoe circles like a bird of prey. I guess we have an update. Here we go. On Christmas, I stopped by my work and gave everyone presents, including Captain Save-A-Hoe. I just got done telling you, you don't date Captain Save-A-Hoe. You don't give in to Captain Save-A-Hoe. You don't give Captain Save-A-Hoe an inch. That doesn't mean let me go down there and give Captain Save-A-Hoe a present. No. Understand, Captain Save-A-Hoe is a beta male and he's dangerous. When I came to work the next day, I saw the present was still sitting there. Good. He's punishing me for not going on a date with him on the 23rd, even though I told him a million fucking times that we aren't together and I don't want to be anything but friends. Like, how is he, in his mind, he thinks he's punishing you. This is how the beta works. This is how the beta male works when they're circling and they're Captain Save-A-Hoeing and you reject them. That's what happens. They think they're going to punish you. Understand something. Beta males hate women. They hate them. They think they're inferior to them. They'll kiss your ass and make you feel like a princess. Okay, it's all an act. It's all an act. I had to close alone with him. Before one of the other managers left, she wanted to speak to me about him. She said she's going to talk to him, but wanted to get my side of the story first. She was surprised a little by what I said. She told me, "Oh, he said you were dating." I said, "Hell no, we were not." She also mentioned the 18-year-old coworker who he was seeing before I started working there. Come to find out, he lied to me about that. He said she was already 18. She wasn't. When they were seeing each other, she was 17 and still in high school. I told you, Captain Save-A-Hoe is a beta, and he's dangerous. Dangerous. Liar. They go out, they put ownership on you behind your back, we're dating, they put through this whole thing, this entire thing, and then when you reject them, they get nuts. He really didn't do shit all night, and he refused to face his part of the store. I had to face the entire store by myself while he stood there by the door and watched me. I left a note for the store manager since she's the one that opens. I told him before that I'm the one who gets in trouble if the facing isn't done. Obviously, he wants that. Shit's going to hit the fan even more once he finds out I reported him. I know you where you work, and you work in retail. Okay? And even though you're in the right, it could still blow up in your face because that's just how fucking retail works. But knowing the company you work for, they're pretty liberal. And maybe they will take it seriously. But don't be surprised if this still blows up on you. He didn't really do shit all night. He was doing his emo, doom, and gloom bullshit the entire fucking night. It makes me not even want to be there and just avoid him. He was trying really hard to make me feel bad, which only makes me more angry at the situation. Right, that's how Captain Save-A-Hoe works. They work on guilt and pity, and eventually when it doesn't work, they get nasty, they get violent, or even worse. Or they sexually assault because they think they're owed something. Because they're betas and they're weak. He was also talking into his smartwatch almost constantly when he should have been putting truck totes away. I really don't care if whoever is scheduled as cashier uses their phone as long as they are working and getting things done. He obviously wasn't. I've only been working here since September 21st. I don't want to have to find another job just because some DL histrionic Captain Save-A-Hoe feels rejected. I worked really hard to get this job, and it's a perfect fit for me, which unfortunately it's rare for me to find. A positive part to all this is 2 managers and the store manager are aware of the situation that's been going on since I reported it on the 24th, and all 3 of them do believe me and are on my side. Just be careful. I hate the fact that I even had to report him, but how else do I make it stop? You either report it or you quit. Because either they're going to fire you over it or side with him, or they're not. But you can't just allow it to continue. Who knows? Maybe they'll transfer him. Maybe they'll transfer you to another store. I mean, there's plenty of those locations around. So, knowing where you work, it shouldn't be that hard to find another one in your area. If it's that big of a deal. But it sounds like they're taking it seriously. People just need to leave me alone. I wasn't bred for target practice. Everything is starting to just make me really angry, and you know what happens when we finally snap. I don't want that. I'll probably have another update about this stupid Save-A-Hoe BS once they actually speak to him about everything. I guess I need to buy an umbrella for the raging shitstorm that's in the future's forecast. Anonymous. You need to stop, and you need to stop giving Save-A-Hoe any type of glimmer of hope or anything. Because the reason why he thought he could punish you is because you brought him the present in the first place. You got to make it. I told you on Christmas Day, you can't date him. You can't acknowledge it. He's not your friend. You don't want to just be friends with him. He don't want to just be friends with you. You can't be friends with him. You can't give him anything. You can't give him a present. You can't engage Captain Save-A-Hoe ever because he's a dangerous beta. Bottom line. And he's only going to get worse or worse. Either they're going to fire him, or he's going to quit and fuck up, or if God forbid they side with him, you'll be gone. Or maybe they'll transfer you to another store. That's just the way it's going to happen. Because he's not going to learn his lesson. He's not going to stop. He can't let it go. He's never going to be able to let it go. Because for whatever reason, he's already told people you were dating. And he'll never get off that. He'll never admit to otherwise that you weren't dating. Ever. Ever. So it's only going to get worse. Because in his mind, he already thinks you owe him. You don't bring him any. I told you on Christmas, you don't. You don't date him. You don't acknowledge it. And you sure as shit then don't go down and give him a goddamn Christmas present. That's ridiculous. So don't do that. I hope that helps. Thank you, Anonymous, for another contribution and update to your story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to have a private video made, or you'd just like to make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.